So hello everyone and welcome back to some more Witcher here in Vizima, in jail, where I guess we belong to some degree at the very least. Vince and my, Cielo Yedro, and then some other prisoners, and trying to then figure out how do we get out of here. Yes, boring, but I'm not sure if we have to escape or do we have to convince. We'll see what is exactly the
itching to slap somebody.
options. But yeah, I do think still that we made the right choice in the previous area, at least at this final thing, considering the other people were clearly worse than the witch. The witch wasn't the best, but considering that she also sold or gave the boy Alvin to the Reverend. Very bad. So definitely the lesser of the two evils. Absolutely. Definitely not the best individual. But, well, she still wasn't the worst either, I'd say, nonetheless. But we'll see. We'll see how much that will be affecting everything in here exactly. And if we can still see Alvin at some point or not. Oh, there's even an elven conflict.
This is Arnold, my rat.
Oh, that's nice that you have a rat. Hello, elven convict.
Tomorrow's my big day.
Why are you here, elf?
Delighting in the last moments of my life. Or trying to. I hang tomorrow. I have a request. I've always found games pleasant, and Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
All right, sure. Let's gamble. Why not here, in your final moments? Maybe you even will be winning. Who knows? And three of a kind. I'll bid as much as I can. Because why not? Three of a kind again. I'm a three of a three kind of gal. Maybe. Yeah. You still just have a pair. Well.
Alright, you maggots. The king in his mercy will pardon whoever subdues the cockatrice in the sewers.
Pardon? What about half the kingdom, the princess's hand in marriage?
Clever. Watch what you say, Witcher. Political jokes could get you in trouble.
I'll slay the monster.
Too late. There's another volunteer.
I'm the better candidate.
The creep in the corner claims he'll defeat it bare-fisted.
Which creep?
Yo-ho!
That tub of lard? You're kidding.
You want freedom? Fight for it. Whoever wins faces the cockatrice.
Piece of cake.
Sure, we can do that. So that's sort of information. That's how we're supposed to get out of here. But I want to talk to everyone else too in the meantime.
Third month inside, so I've grown accustomed. My rat, better than home. Step away. I may be a thief, thieves, but society's to the muck they call supper.
Let's see if the elven convict wants to say anything more.
I'm
not in the mood.
Alright, let's do it then.
Hurry up and finish it. I can't wait up.
I'll defeat you, then thrash that lizard and go free.
Totally.
Let's do it.
Okay. You are a very easy piece of cake. You got no chance of winning us. Not even a slightest chance. Sorry, prisoner, you're kind of on the way, just saying. I wanna move. I wanna move here so we can actually have free count and not fight against that. Be on top of that poor peasant. You're almost dead already. I could have finished him probably there, but we did it now at the very least. There you go. Muzzle be man be down.
Bastard. You couldn't have beaten me without your spells.
I saved your life. The cockatrice is no joke.
Next time, you'll get beaten.
Uh-huh. Sure. And we didn't use
Oh,
any
itchy
spells.
to slap somebody.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
Wow.
I'm almost proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Where?
Yes.
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Thaler's?
Oh. That's
Yes,
very
idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing. I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
Provided it's undamaged. How do I do that? Memory of a blade. Sure. But I'm worried that that's what has something to do with then the a lot of quest items left from our inventory. I'm worried that it has to do with Berengar, the other witcher around here, right? That's my guess, at the very least. Jethro split the beans. He said they found the silver sword at Taylor's place. I wonder where the fence got it from. I need to visit him as soon as this business is over, for a certainty. We absolutely do. What was it? Monsters. Do you have any information? Isn't it this one, right? Or was it a different monster? I have to see if it was that. Wearing a stringer prison break. Defeat the dark. I can now go down to the surface and face the cockatrice to get my freedom back. I must talk to Vincent about it. I'm not sure. I don't have cockatrice. I was hoping that it would have been that thing, but it clearly ain't. Absolutely ain't. In any sort of way. So, that's unfortunate.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Yes, we also confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss.
Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting with the cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
Alrighty, I guess here we be. Is it like more of a drowned death, or is there just drowned deaths too? That's my question in this. I assume that there's also just drowned dead in here. He's just standing. What a silly little goober drowner. Was there another one? No. It was just a silly noise. Siegfried looks weird over there in that way, but let's drink a potion too. Just to be a little bit on the safe side with that. Okay, we also have at least that. Strong alcohol potion base. Too much items regarding the fact that we will be also having a lot of our gear returned eventually. Hello.
Oh? You're a witcher?
Indeed.
White hair, vertical pupils, signs of mutation?
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me. I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat skills of witchers.
If you don't mind, I have some work to do down here, and I'd like to get it done fast.
A cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Let's talk.
Yes?
Alright. So what do you know about this cockatrice?
What do you know about cockatrices?
Cockatrices, also known as scoffins, are a kind of ornithosaur. They're twice the size of a large bird. The link between reptiles and birds. They resemble roosters, hence their common name.
Makes sense. Go on.
Go on.
The cockatrice is frequently mistaken for a basilisk, but they're two separate species. Contrary to common belief, the cockatrice's gaze does not turn people to stone, but one should beware of its beak. The monster's beak is apt to tear its opponent's vital organs out with surgical precision. Often, the victim is slain immediately, especially when taken from behind.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious. Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danel, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast. There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
No, I wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end.
When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from dying. When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole. Later, they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting beasts for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait, that's Witcher's work.
You Witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
Alright. I guess I can accept that even... At least you're not being... as bigoted, if you could say, towards me, even if I am a Witcher, as many others have been. But I think that it's more like because he feels like more noble, like his father had a heroic death, etc. So, fine. Let's go.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
Well, there's already journal and monsters. Tip, you now have a silver sword, which is effective against magical beasts and monsters when I have not upgraded this weapon at all. The silver sword is more effective against humans and animals. I do know that much. Oh, that's actually a lot of them. That was a ton of them that attacked just out of nowhere. I would really like it if I could be getting also the... I would like to kill this guy too when he's here. I can see you already. So, that's at least nice. It is very nice that he is having us the... Okay, we can just drop down like that and climb back up, I guess. So, that's at least nice. But it's nice that he is at least having the torch too. How easily can I just carry a torch even when I wouldn't be battling? Probably then kind of well, / easily. There are barrels there, I guess we can go from here to here and then after that go backwards to loot those bodies. Sometimes it seems just like he is taking these out when he wouldn't have to. Yeah, we can't go that way, which is totally fine, and I doubt that the sign would be clearing the path either. Oh, it did. It did, actually. Well, let's loot these bodies nonetheless first, I'd say. And after that, we can go that way. Because why not? I think that is good to loot. Green mold. How lovely. But then it's even more of a question, which way do we wish to actually go? Because two ways are then open for us in this lovely super exploration. It does look like this ends, like this is the right way to go. So we should go there first, in this way, I'd say. I don't know if... I think he can come into here from here. But yeah, otherwise... Oh, fireplace even. That would be very nice for if we can craft any potions or anything else of a sort. I don't think that there's basically anything else here other than the fact that there is... Like, that goes somewhere, I guess, because it's door. But what is it? No, yeah, it's locked. Good. Good to know that it is indeed locked. So I was slightly worried that it would be something else. Perform the ritual of magic, because why not? And I presume this is locked. But let's just get into the fireplace. New talents acquired. Yeah, I would like to increase our levels in Silver Sword, especially right now. Fast Steel is especially the one that is, though Fast Silver, important for the Drowners. But it's of course a great question if that's the right style against the monster cockatrice. I guess we can see... There's so many tutorials. I guess I can try to look at it at some point. I was thinking that it should be visible here. Looks like a interesting little bugger. A nest engaged in dark cellars, high resistant to poisons, difficult to knock down, sensitive to silver and ornithorous oil. It doesn't say any style. Tries to surprise its opponent, strikes suddenly and poison him with its venom. Toxic. Crocodile eyes and better cockatrices are born of eggs laid by roosters consorting with other roosters. The egg must be incubated for 44 days by a toad, which is devoured by the little beast as soon as it hatches. A cockatrice hates everything that lives so fiercely that its glance turns to live into stone. Only, at least this guy said that it wouldn't be the case. Only a bold adventurer with a mirror can deflect its deadly gaze and defeat the cockatrice. Huh. That's what it's saying, but is that truly the truth then? I'm not certain. Well, regardless, I think I'll take some of the fast style. But maybe we should take also the strong silver to level 2, just in case. I cannot be sure which is the better one. Pain is clearly also useful now we saw what the pain actually does. So it's certainly not bad. Yeah, we could change that if we wished. Not that I know that it's required exactly. It's a shame that we don't have anything enough to craft almost anything. We could make Spectre oil, Tony oil, Necrophage, White Gull. And that's about it. And that's not good enough. So, might as well just meditate the 1 hour. Get some better skills with the Silver Sword.
Virtue prevails!
Oh, you just automatically would equip that. If I just click. It takes you so long to even kill a single drowner, good Siegfried. You really thought that you'd be good enough to fight them by yourself? Ah, silly guy. Okay, well. Oh yeah, because this is the E sword, right? I accidentally did that. But yeah, I have to press the E to equip the Silver Sword. Indeed, that's what we gotta do. Okay, E. Let's just get you, because why not? Nice skills though, otherwise. At the very least. At least he has a torch anyway. Green mold. Rapids. Well, that by itself wouldn't be enough for anything anyway then. So the secondary weapon. Let's keep this for a moment, I guess. There's another power spot. A lot of little things here. Orens and flames and whetstones and stuff. Well, another power place. No reason not to. Equip this.
Virtue prevails.
It's a cool looking style though, for a certainty, I can say that much. It's just more of a question, is it even worthwhile to use it exactly right now? Like, should I just use the group style? When there's 3, I at least should, I presume, but you're already wounded so much. Temple quarters, sewers. Well, it should still be helpful to some degrees. Okay, which way should we be going? So many places of power. Exit the temple quarter, that's not really useful. That's the cockatrice lair, apparently. We're gonna go there anyway, so we could go here and then from here into here, I feel like. When apparently we can see where exactly it is. Then there isn't really a reason to go that way first. Unless we somehow just skip there automatically, exit without then actually managing to explore everything, but I'd hope that's not the case. Yeah, he's coming with us. I'm trying to get this. You're soon dead, Sir Trowner. Very complicated moves. Okay, we can go and loot you all. In the meantime, we have lost a little bit of health, obviously enough against these guys too though. So that's not exactly the best. But it shouldn't be the worst. It's such a shame that my alchemical inventory will be completely messed up again. Ah, well, maybe by my own time I could be going and sorting them out a little bit better. A knight's corpse, interesting. I assumed that to be the case at the very least. Whetstone, we could be using that to try to maybe hopefully win a little bit easier. Let's just get the torch out so we can see slightly better, or you guys specifically can see us slightly better. Ooh, key. Rusty key bearing the image of the lion-head spider. Letter for Knight Eric. Letter describing the location of lion-head spider cult. Very interesting. Let me check that. I am very curious. Instructions for Eric. Eric, the tortuous blasphemers gave us only very general information. We know that the worshippers of the lion-head spider meet in one of the dungeons in the sewers. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to determine its location. One of the cultists had a key, which you find enclosed. I wager anything that it opens the door to the meeting place. Go into the sewers and try to locate the dungeon in question. Let the eternal fire light your way in the darkness. Well, he also has very much died though. But he had that sort of a clue. Well, then it's just more of a question, which way will it open? And that, I cannot say I would know. Ah, entrance to the cultist script. But the cockatrice lair should be here. Can I get here even afterwards? I don't know. Like, that's the big question, right? Like, if I couldn't, then I'd have to do it at the same time, but at the same time it would make sense to go and try to kill the cockatrice. But then I'm like, I'm not sure if we should go through here right now. Well, there's a drowner at the very least. There it is, the cockatrice. Well, I guess we are going this way. At least it tried to stalk this guy. Greater cockatrice. That's even more dangerous. It's trying to be doing sneaky stuff there. I'm bleeding. At least I think that I'd be. At least I wanted to use the one potion. Okay, maybe it's a strong style. Okay, we managed to defeat it at least together. So that's nice.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I'll lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Do I have to yet? Like, there's other things we need to do. What is this? Symbols in the kingdom. Interesting. Siegfried. Like, there's some other stuff I'd like to be able to do, though. I don't think I want to just follow you straight into there, considering... Because I'm not sure if I can ever return here afterwards. So, that would be very annoying if we would just return that way and then... I wouldn't be able to do any of the other things. I probably should have done indeed this place first. Oh well. Can't be helped anymore, can it? There is also a fireplace here that one can rest in. Can I unlock this door? No, it doesn't look like I can. Maybe it's something that I can then indeed come and do later. I certainly hope so. Because at least I couldn't see that I could be trying to open it. It's sometimes so annoying because it's just like, you're a player. Yeah, yes, I know I'm a player, but I'd like to see this. Entrance to cultist crypt. But I should have the key for it. So that's kind of the curiousness in this. Can I not go there? What would be the exact cause not being able to go there? Okay, Siegfried is over there. At least he's safe. Let me just try again if I can go there, or did I mess up by going that way first? It could be. Could be. Could be. Could be. Could be. Well, I definitely can't interact with it in any way, so I presume it cannot be that I should be able to get there now. Because I surely cannot. I definitely cannot. So, I don't know. I don't think I can. Not yet. I hope that's the case. Would suck if I missed it. For certainty. Are you here already? Yes, you are.
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Odd. Few would dare venture here.
Is that related to now that place? What the hell? You guys coming and attacking us to try to assassin us. They didn't want us out of here after all. Neither of us.
Friends of yours?
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander sign have been bothering me for a while.
Who knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom.
A limited number of suspects. You'll likely solve the mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him for help.
Where are you
Alright.
headed?
I have things to attend to at my quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world is still filled with them.
You did well, Siegfried. Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the cockatrice in.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Ah, your sacred mission of protecting humankind?
Your sarcasm is unnecessary. We're on the same side, Witcher. You'll realize this one day.
Farewell, and thanks.
Like
if you
I
ever need
said,
me, I'll be at my quarters in Vizima.
he actually seems like a decent guy. He did get it very low on health, but yeah, he seemed like a very much decent guy. The Marian Steel Sword. Like I can take it for a moment or so. Should I already exit? Or should I not exit yet? Now that is more the question. Can I now go and check if I can go there? Because I can't say I know for sure. Well, unless there's the stupid drowners again. Fine. Group style it is, I guess. Get some damage off both of you a little bit. At least annoy you. If nothing else. Well, I'll take these things. I'll come and check. Burn! Burn indeed. That is a lot of drowners though. And then there is a ghoul. Now we at least can see the bars, so we just couldn't while that situation was going on. Actually, like, why did I switch? Well, or was it that he was vulnerable to steel? Huh. Now I have to check in case, because I'm like, it might have actually been that that guy was vulnerable to steel, actually. Silver. It was silver still. So, coolio. So, I have the silver sword equipped. Yes, and then just need the strong style. So much more efficient for a certainty. Did such a nice amount of damage. Even though I should go and get the other things, it's just like, this place is right here. I kinda just would wanna see about it, even though it might be foolish, but like, I wonder, like, it is a pretty huge crypt though. I guess I shouldn't be here yet, like, it's too dark, I feel like, and a huge thing to go through, so it would actually be sensible for me to have all of my gear rather than immediately going down into there, even if I would be tempted. But considering we should be having the key, etc., I think this is just part of the city, so we should be able to come here back, so that should be fine. So let's just try to rush out then, I guess. Okay, it's this, and then the fast style. You dead. You very, very, very dead. And not that I can, at the moment, at least get everything that I had, considering I had more stuff, but still. Still.
Vizima's temple quarter. Whores, murderers, beggars. Salamandra's base must be near.
I guess so. So we can go back? Yes, we can indeed go back. That seems indeed like a big city, which makes sense. So I would need to somewhere find out where exactly I'd need to go.
Interesting. The private eye Siegfried mentioned could be helpful. Have to start somewhere.
Well, I should still be getting the my stuff back as well.
No, a magician who restores you? Or at least conjures up hemorrhoid ointment?
No, I don't unfortunately know anything of the sort. But so, it reads indeed the signboard that Raymond Malev, private investigator. It's a good question which way we need to go to even get back to the place where we started from.
I get pins and needles in my spine when the weather changes like this.
Well, I guess we can. Oh, let's not do this gossip at least.
Hello, stranger.
Greetings.
I heard Riviera is ruled by a wise and strong queen. She was once beautiful, but was wounded during the war. Now her face is scarred.
You're worldly.
Men and women need knowledge of the world.
I'm sure.
What would you like to know?
I guess a ton of things we could be asking. Have you heard news of a witcher in town?
Have you heard news of a witcher in town?
Yes, reputed to be the White Wolf. A dog for sorceresses.
A dog for sorceresses? Yeah, but what about another guy? Everyone is fine by me.
He fancies women with or without magical abilities.
How do you know?
We're good friends.
Good friends, yes.
What would you like to know?
How do you know?
Heard any news from the non-human district?
I've no interest in those matters.
I have a problem. Which type of a problem, Witcher?
I have a problem.
Your secrets are safe with me.
You've got a beautiful smile.
That's very kind, but you mentioned a problem.
Have you heard news of a witcher?
Yes.
Tell me something else.
Tell me something.
What would you like?
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Farewell.
Farewell, well then. Hey, Zoltan, what the hell are you doing here?
Witcher,
Zoltan Chive, good to see you.
you got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a witcher in Vizima.
It seems so. How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
Nasty.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
Well, I've won a few poker rounds already. Yeah, sure, we have.
I've won a few poker rounds already.
Congratulations. You're a virgin no more. Now you'll play for real.
For
Where
real.
do I find these famed Viziman poker players?
Where you find all other things illegal. Near the hairy bear.
Okay.
This might get interesting.
Don't be surprised if someone doesn't want to play with you. Real bigwigs will only deal with professionals.
And a professional is?
One who wins at least 4 professional games. Do that and you'll be welcome at every table.
I need to beat 4 professionals. Breeze.
Breeze.
Yes?
Zoltan, don't escape me. Got a minute.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Some philosophies involved. Okay.
I warn you, some philosophies involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witchers to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic. No longer a blind elemental power, evil follows rules according to the rights it's been granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter one another in the thousands. Progress is like a herd of pigs. The herd brings many benefits, but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters. How can I when the real monsters hide behind ideals, faith, or the law?
The biggest evil is moral relativity, which kills more than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig herd leads us.
True. I do think so. Moral relativity. Like, it makes sense. Like, we all have lived in a different times, and like, okay, if you're poor, a lot of people will steal because of the fact that, like, you have to be able to survive, for example. Like, usually there could be some other options, but that's at least the easier option. And most people kind of forgive it as well a little bit more because, okay, you're poor, you have to do it for survival, etc. It's not always that simple that you just have a black and white answer that, yes, this is the right thing and this is the wrong thing. It wasn't 100% right thing to save the witch either because she had done wrong things as well. She wasn't not guilty. She just wasn't as guilty as the others. But that doesn't mean that she was perfect by any means. Are we? Doubt it. We definitely are a womanizer. But I guess those women are not really in relationships or anything of the sort. At least I hope so. But yes, thanks, Sultan. That was a very good conversation.
Thanks, Sultan.
But like...
Yes?
There could be something more. So how are you doing?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
You mocking me?
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Well, like, I get it. You're having some questions. How far is she even at the moment when you're supposed to be marrying her? I wonder if you will be marrying her then in the end. We'll see, I guess. But also, yes, indeed, looking for work. I'm kind of curious about if, like, is it just the exact same thing or is there something new?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Levarden. He's usually on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Levarden as well. So it's like one of the guy that we helped. Maybe the exact same dude.
Thanks, Sultan.
Yes?
So...
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
Some philosophy. Is it the exact
some
same?
Philosophies involved.
I mean,
the evil, the
nicely.
The right
yes.
of
that's progress.
That's
shit.
fine.
Witcher.
But it
Thanks,
was very good. Thanks. That was very pleasant. Why are you here?
You're huge and ugly.
Yes, thanks.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings. Who are you?
A shoe shine? Clean that muck off your boots for just 2 orens?
Fine.
First journey to Vizima?
Yes. You could say that.
You could say that. Tell me about it.
We've some heavy issues here. There's a quarantine because of the plague. Squirrels are fighting the Order. Monsters breed in hundreds, and we struggle with bandits. As one bard sang, Vizima's like a brothel on fire.
How lovely. That's a great description. Yeah, well, we are interested in some bandits at the very least.
I'm interested in bandits, but not the ordinary kind.
Something odd there. They operate with brutal but effective force, mainly at night. Their goal remains unclear.
What about the plague?
Tell me about the plague.
The plague pushed the king to establish a quarantine. which plagues the merchants. Old Vizima was sealed off. Unfortunately, townsfolk are falling ill here. They bundle them off to Lebioda's hospital.
Not good for anyone. You might be even having it considering the cough, but who am I to say? I don't know what sort of symptoms this plague exactly has had. And the otter and the squirrels, yeah, we helped those squirrels, didn't we? We gave them weapons, so they're probably causing more issues.
Tell me more about the Order and the squirrels.
The Scoia'tael wage a guerrilla war outside town. The Order of the Flaming Rose replaced the Special Forces. Hatred for non-humans grows daily. You needn't be psychic to see something evil's afoot.
And anything about the Witcher's jobs?
I'm looking for witches' jobs.
You'll have no trouble finding work. Ask merchants. There's also trouble at the graveyard.
A ton of stuff to do, eh? Anything worth seeing?
Anything worth seeing?
We boast merchants, an alchemist, a large hospital.
A lot of things. You don't talk like a shoe sign. He probably wasn't a shoe sign always.
You don't talk like a shoe shine.
Everyone hides skeletons in the closet. Let me tend to your boots. I've bored you long enough.
With the promotion due to me, I never need wander the streets again.
Oh well, they be certainly walking here a ton. A lot of people coming and going every way and every direction. We can at least go and visit here indeed. Let me talk to this townsman.
Those non-human thieves should be expelled from the city.
Ah, well. Let's see. What's this all about then? Might as well visit here when we exit right next to this place. Well... I would like to actually visit the tavern then before we get out stuff, because I have so much stuff that I was carrying that's kind of the issue. Like, we could be selling this, I guess. Like, that's at least something we could possibly be doing with it. Goat's milk. A guide to Vizima. Actually, that seems like a very important thing. Let's read it. Guide to Vizima. A guide to Vizima, Mark or Noff. Like most human cities, Vizima was built on the foundation of an elven city. The seat of the Temerian kings grew over the centuries and today consists of 3 large districts, a port and a sprawling outskirts. In the temple quarter, the visitor's attention is drawn to the monumental cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose. Saint Lebioda's hospital, famous for the many miraculous recoveries that have occurred there, is also hard to miss. While admiring these edifices, avoid wandering into the non-human district, which has become a den of poverty and the lair of societal outcasts. Most non-humans have been relocated to Old Vizima, which has become a ghetto inaccessible to visitors. Granted, the trade quarters is developing rapidly. This is hardly surprising, as it is home to wealthy merchants as well as trade and political officers. The city's leading bank and the town hall can also be found here. While in Vizima's trade quarter, be sure to visit the famous marketplace where traders offer goods from around the world. Location: Vizima. Vizima, the capital of Temeria, is the largest city in the kingdom. Did I exactly see that already? Probably not. It was like the outskirts, etc. Temeria, yeah. It is located on the shore of the Lake Vizima, at the intersection of important trade routes, one of which is a waterway. Owing to a developed network of roads, the city draws considerable profit from trade. By King Folder's order, the city is governed by Burgermeister Velerad. Vizima is divided into 3 large districts. The poorest one is the Temple Quarter, where St. Lepidio's Hospital and the Cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose are located. The Trade Quarter is home to the wealthiest and most important inhabitants, and both the town hall and the main marketplace are situated there. The oldest part of the city, Old Vizima, has been recently converted into a ghetto for non-humans. Lovely. There's quite a few other things that we can read about. Well, we are in the detective's house. As in many large cities in the north, the Vizima one can enlist the service of a private investigator, an expert in sensitive issues, discreet investigations and tracking suspects. Detective Raymond Mylove is available at his office day and night. Then there was the temple quarters of the Vizima, is strangely reminiscent of a quarrelsome, dirty prostitute who, despite her disagreeable appearance and personality, remains somewhat alluring. This may be because of the uncomplicated, illicit entertainment it offers, always a temptation. Beggars, shady characters, scrawling poor walk, frustrated non-humans, and of course, ladies occupy every corner. Recently, Vizima's temple quarter was cut off from the rest of the world by the threat of an epidemic. The few city guard patrol that come here try not to venture too far into the quarter's dark alleys, where brutal deeds take place each night. At the center of Vizima's temple's quarter stands Saint Lepodia's Hospital, the only place of solace for the poor and plague victims. Alongside the hospital stand the headquarters of the Order of the Flaming Rose, which tries to combat local crime. Tries to. Don't know if it's successful. I guess the other things we can read later, I'd say. Though, I guess the dungeon I could still check, actually. Just for the reason that it's where we started from, plus I do need to go back to there. Maybe it says where it approximately would be. The dungeon is where those criminals unlucky enough to fall into the hands of the city guard are kept. Prisoners' turnover in the jail is relatively high. Some are released, usually to return after a while others are executed on the scaffolds. Captain Vincent Mize of the city guard is the jail's warden. The dungeon affords access to the sewers, which run under the entire city of Vizima. Cool. Raymond, my love. You seem like an interesting looking character. You have a parrot here too. Very intriguing. Hello.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
Well, I guess I can first ask what it's like to be a private eye.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
A white wolf indeed. And salamander pins.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Go on.
Go on.
Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Thank you. And anything else you know about the Salamander prisoner?
Know anything more about the Salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Okay, let's do so then. Makes sense.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set?
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Die, bastard, immediately, indeed. Yeah, we don't unfortunately have our main weapon yet. Sometimes so annoying that it's like, why are you killing innocent people? Fast style for the last guy. We did lose way more health than we should have. Oh, not the last guy. I thought it would have been, but clearly it wasn't. Well, now you will be dead. There's one assassin there that hasn't even joined the fight. Well, I probably should be drinking a swallow. It is my last one though that I have right now. So I'm not exactly happy about that. But otherwise it's just so freaking slow, so it makes sense to drink it, I'd say. Vistage truck, a strong duck truck. I don't really want to be using a truck, to be frank. What the hell? The city guard commanders are coming now to kill that one guy. Okay, well, I guess they can claim the victory over him. Well, they didn't notice me, so I guess I don't care that much. Oh yeah, there's like a... Oh yeah, because now I have just the Temerian sword, so I basically could take another Temerian sword. Indeed. Now that I know better how this works. But I guess the Temerian steel axe, rather. Can I carry actually a Temerian steel dagger? Or the axe, I mean. No, it's the
when it rains.
Wrong size, I guess. Unless I drop the torch, but I'm not sure I should. Okay. Something moved around that corner. I don't...
Around that corner. Something moved. Likely monsters again.
Okay. Well. There's one more set of remains here. Let's take that too. Well, we have at least healed almost completely. Siegfried is here, so we could at least talk to him. It's someone we know.
Around that corner, something moved.
And this is the gate to Dike, so it's like right here. Hello, Siegfried.
Geralt, good to see you. Where are you going?
To the dike.
No passage. Captain forbids it.
Why?
Captain's orders. Talk to him.
Gentlemen, that's no way to treat a hero. Geralt, the witcher that saved Vizima from a terrible cockatrice.
A hero? Well, that changes things.
He's almost one of us.
In that case, please pass, Master Geralt. We'll drink your health at the inn.
Thanks, Siegfried.
Oh boy. Do I
A
really want to...
surprise in the sewers. A night of the Flaming Rose, soaked in stench from head to foot. I usually work alone, but this was an opportunity to see a knight in action. I must say he did rather well for a human. That was rare gratitude he showed.
That it was for a certainty. I'm very happy that we met Siegfried, but I'm not really sure there's any reason... Okay, we didn't actually go there yet. But yes, it's very nice to have met you.
Geralt, I was wondering if you'd care to join the Order.
Well...
Before you say no, let me give you some details.
I highly doubt that they'll accept me, even if you would indeed accept us, but like... Most people wouldn't. You just are a little bit too innocent in this. But I appreciate it.
All right.
Allow me to draw your attention to a few important matters. Primo, the Order was created to serve humble folk. Secundo, anyone can join, peasant, nobleman, or witcher. Tertio, knights of the Order enjoy many privileges.
I've heard enough.
Quarto, knights of the Order pursue monsters. What do you think?
No thanks.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment for a certainty. I do appreciate the sentiment. But okay, so we could go to the Dike if we so wished. But surely not quite yet. Armor of the Order, Detective Raymond's South City Sewer, Harryberry, House of the Tailor of the Fence, the dungeon. That's where we need to go, but I should go here just to leave stuff into the inn so we can actually at least get everything that we have. So that's where we should go. We have some of that information, I should use it to my advantage. A couple of assassins left. Over that way.
Who goes there? Let me get through the night.
Sure. There's a signboard of some type here. Armor of the Order. I don't think it just makes sense for me to go there right now. There are spouses over there, but that's not the inn, right? Maybe it is. I doubt it though. It's some other location. This is the guard decided to also move guard post doors. Okay, Temple Square is around this way. Poster. Order of the Flaming Rose. Eternal fire is our only hope. Wear the silvery armor and fight for humanity's good and salvation. We offer many privileges, including tax exemption, an attractive share of goods taken secret from the terrorists and enemies of humanity, free absolution performed by high-ranking priests, training courses. Well, I get it that you'd be here, but... maybe it's there. Ah, it's exactly Siegfried's post. But yeah, it is kind of that way. But we can't get down from right here. Maybe it's then logical more to go from here, where we can go down.
Incredible. Vizima boasts a bad neighborhood.
Here it is, the bad neighborhood. Doko! Sniff, sniff. Good Doko for a change, not someone that just changes into somebody bad. I don't really want to go next to the sponsors though.
Who goes there? Let me get through the night.
Let me just try to see about getting into the tavern possibly. Should be around here. The Hairy Bear Inn. Lovely. Bandits around here.
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
I'm not too surprised. So many thugs, bandit leaders, everyone bad. They have a fireplace here.
This is our territory. Run. This is our territory. Run.
Run. Well, there's also the notice board for all of these things. I think we'll take the stuff from there tomorrow, though. Because there's not that much left. Let's just get into the inn first and foremost.
Who's there?
Just a witcher.
Just?
Geralt, greetings.
What happened?
A show of force. They smashed a window and packed 3 bolts in Coleman's gut. Used dispersive bolt heads. A Havcar speciality. And highly illegal.
Who killed him?
Damn Scoia'tael. Now folk will call him a good man, saying how he helped old ladies. A sense of pogrom approaching. The damn shits threw up a list of enemies, and they've begun eliminating them without regard for the consequences.
Why Coleman?
Anger? Revenge? Some elven youth probably overdosed. A note on one of the bolts read, White Death Trader. He was selling fisstech to kids. Cheaper than anyone else. And you know how addictive it is.
I'm surprised they acted in town.
They feel strong now they've got arms. Some fool did business with them. I suspect Harren Brog. What terrible times.
Yeah, it was Harren Brog.
Fragmenting tip. Enters the stomach as 1, exits the back as 3, mincing the internal organs. Hawker's specialty. Useless against armored soldiers, the tips burst on the surface of even the lightest armor. They're used to kill civilians, for show, as a cruel warning.
Yeah.
I know where the weapons that killed Coleman came from.
Yeah.
I need to avoid those situations, remain neutral, not get involved.
Yeah. That's sad. So he got killed. The poor civilian, like, that's what I was thinking, that at the same time, it's not like they're very nice people, the Scoia'tael in a sense. Like, if they were just exactly against the actual main people, but they are against all humans after all. So killing a civilian, no problem to Scoia'tael. Otherwise, I guess I could have met you, Coleman, but now, alas, we cannot. The dealer is dead. A point-blank shot that would have killed even an ox. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't know the consequences. I was worried about the fact of giving them those things. I wish that we could have just, like, said to give only the medicine, for example, and not the weapons. But obviously enough, giving the weapons, yeah. Oh well. Maybe I'll redo it at some point or replay the game and do the other choice and see what will happen then.
The guards are preparing a round.
Unfortunate, however.
Damn squirrels! Assaulting convoys like during the war.
It's true.
Well, well. Swords on your back. White hair. You ran away from a circus?
No, still a member. But I hear they're looking for you.
Sharp tongue. Good fella. What can I get you?
Please, for the love of God, I will leave most of all of my... Oh, I have cat potions. That's nice. Oh boy. I'll just leave, I guess, most here because of the fact that, like, I don't really... These are different sort of whetstones too. I read that. I'm just leaving everything right now. Then I don't need to worry about anything else, basically. You've already read this one. Just put everything here. Oh yeah, this I was supposed to sell, but again, my inventory is so full in the other place anyway that it's like... I don't really have any other swallows though than the one that is way too good. But after this I really need to just go and get the one thing. Well, I'm still carrying this lovely cockatrice head. It's interesting, I can actually leave a Temerian steel sword into here. So fine, let's do that. Maybe I can leave a torch, then I can get something else instead. I definitely don't freaking want to be wearing that. If we are to be frank, but we'll leave it for now, I guess. That's pretty much everything put into storage.
Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
Thanks for the advice. What's with all this betting anyway?
What's with all this betting?
Common folks' entertainment. Two toughs fight. We wager on who wins.
What do those nuts get out of it?
Gold. Spectators have a laugh, while the boys let off steam. If something goes awry, the dogs get some supper.
Makes sense. So long for now. Yes. I'll sort out the inventory stuff later. It's the question, should I talk a lot to people in here? I kind of feel like I should. Just at least have all the discussions here. Then we leave, get our stuff, etc, etc.
Hello. Fancy a meal? Or have you another reason for coming?
What other reason?
There's a comfortable bed out back. What'll it be?
Bed for what? Let's go out back. Anything interesting?
Anything interesting happening here?
Boys fight each other. Some wager on the outcome. Sometimes they beat up visitors. Altogether boring.
Very boring. So, what did you have in mind about going out the back?
Let's go out back.
I was jesting. My man would tear off my head if I went with you.
Maybe we should risk it.
No.
No.
He beat me so badly recently, I spit out a tooth.
Aww. I should help you out with that, but let me see your fares. At least a lot of alcohols. We definitely need some more swallows. That's for a certainty, but we'll see about all of this when we actually get our own stuff back.
The guards are preparing a roundup.
I don't want to loot this.
Damn squirrels.
Yeah. Alright, this sort of a place, maybe there's a purpose for it eventually. For the better or the worse. Ah, sorry, Coleman. Doko.
Mate.
I didn't try to talk to you, I tried to talk to a dog.
Shut your trap. I should leave. No challengers.
Doko. Oof.
I saw a full test. Swear on my mother's life.
One boar has syphilis.
One of the boars, okay? And who the hell are you, ram's meat?
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
What sort of wet work? I kind of do despise this guy, even though I kind of also would love to know what he wants to talk, but I do despise at this point.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
Depends what you would want. How's things?
How's things?
Old whores have wings. Beat it, Witcher.
He got offended. Maybe I'll talk to him later.
Go plow.
No thanks. Butterbean, they are doing the fighting, but I don't really want to do that stuff right now. Are you a fighter too? I guess so, probably. Fine enough, I don't really need to do any of these things right now. I'll check this, but I don't need any loot right now. Okay, yeah, at least we got stuff into the inventory, and I don't know where Sultan went. Sultan panics again. Oh well. We could try to go and still... How much is the clock? It's kind of already a lot though, it's over an hour, so let's end here. Next time I definitely want to get to the dungeon and try to see if we can actually get our gear back. Because I'd like to. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for more next time. Bye bye till then.